Backstory of Samuel Stuhlinger. Samuel Stuhlinger is one of the central figures in the Call of Duty Zombies universe, particularly in the Black Ops 2 era. He is a multi-layered character whose backstory is marked by grief, confusion, and a constant struggle for survival. His life before the zombie apocalypse and the challenges he faced during that time provide deep insights into his personality and motivations. Childhood and youth. Samuel Stuhlinger grew up in an average American family. His parents were simple workers who struggled hard to make a living. Stuhlinger was an outsider as a child, often alone with few social connections. This isolation shaped his character, causing him to retreat into his own thoughts. He showed an early interest in supernatural themes and mysterious phenomena. This fascination led him to spend much time reading books about the paranormal and science. Stuhlinger's tendency to overanalyze often placed him in the role of the pessimist, which did not endear him to his peers. The influence of war. Stuhlinger's life changed dramatically when he joined the army to escape his monotonous existence. He quickly became embroiled in various conflicts and witnessed the horrors of war firsthand. The experiences he faced on the front lines left deep emotional scars and led to post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. These experiences amplified his pre-existing fears and paranoia, causing him to feel like a failure. The psychological strain he endured during his service led him into an internal conflict. He began to doubt his perception of reality and developed a deep resentment toward the people he had once been close to. The isolation he experienced as a child was exacerbated by his wartime experiences, leading him to perceive the world around him as hostile and threatening. The zombie apocalypse. When the zombie apocalypse broke out, Stuhlinger was quickly confronted with horrors he could never have imagined. The transformation of friends and strangers into bloodthirsty undead represented a new kind of terror he could not handle. The overwhelming threat and the feeling of helplessness caused him to fall into a deep emotional abyss. In this new world where survival was everything, Stuhlinger often felt overwhelmed. The constant danger posed by the zombies intensified his pre-existing fears, leading him to isolate himself from others. However, he found a new sense of belonging and community among the group of survivors, which included Misty, Marlton, and Russman. Abilities and traits. Samuel Stuhlinger is often portrayed as the voice of reason in the group. He has an analytical mindset and a sharp intellect, enabling him to solve problems and develop strategies. At the same time, he is emotional and sensitive, making him an empathetic character who understands the struggles of his companions. Stuhlinger's military background gives him basic survival skills and a degree of tactical knowledge. However, he is also prone to paranoia and excessive fears, which can sometimes lead to impulsive decisions. This duality makes him a complex figure, both strong and vulnerable. Relationship with other characters. The dynamics between Stuhlinger and the other survivors are critical to his character development. He often clashes with Marlton, whose cynical worldview contrasts sharply with Stuhlinger's more optimistic approach. Their discussions often reflect the tension between hope and despair in the group. His relationship with Misty is also notable. He sees her as a strong figure, and they share a deep bond built on mutual understanding. Stuhlinger's emotional vulnerability makes him relatable, allowing players to connect with him on a personal level. Conclusion. Samuel Stuhlinger embodies the struggles of an individual trying to find his place in a chaotic and unpredictable world. His journey reflects the complex interplay between trauma, resilience, and the search for meaning. In the Call of Duty Zombies universe, he serves as a reminder of the importance of companionship and support in overcoming the darkest moments of life.